Hey guys, so today we're taking a look at 55% level 1 links LR Gamma 1 and 2. We took a look at Beast, now it's time to take a look at the Carnival LR that came out alongside him. Anniversary Part 2, 9th Anniversary Part 2. Let's take a look at their kit and then we'll take them into an event. So because they are a Carnival LR, they do have a 200% leader skill for one category. Superheroes is their category leader skill. Very ridiculous team, so that leader skill is very good. We do have a lot of superhero leads though, so there are a lot of options for leaders for that team. So not like the team was struggling for leaders, but it is a very good team to lead. 12 key super attack is the victory combo. Raise attack and defense for one turn, causes colossal damage, so 30% raise there. 18 key is the super gamma blast. Greatly raise attack and defense for one turn and causes mega colossal damage, so 50% raise there. The passive, by the way, prepare yourself, this is a long character. Superhero's power. 3 key, 125% attack and defense, plus an additional key plus 3, and attack and defense plus 125% when HP is 30% or more, so almost guaranteed. Superhero join forces or defenders of justice gain 3 key and attack and defense plus 50%, so they are a support character. Chance of performing a critical hit plus 30% and launches an additional super attack, up to 2 additional super attacks within a turn per int key sphere obtained. So you really want to prioritize int key spheres for them. Then, chance of performing a critical hit plus 12% and launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack, up to 2 additionals per AGL or STR key sphere obtained. So if you can't get int key spheres, AGL or STR are the next best options for them. Then they get an additional attack and defense plus 50% and reduces damage received by 30% starting from the turn in which the character performs the third attack in battle. So you really want to get their attacks in. Then they of course have a standby, enter standby mode. Can be activated when HP is 70% or less or after the character performs 3 or more attacks in battle. So it is very important to get that third attack, which means you really want to try and get additionals on this character, which again then means dupes are important. So their performance at 55% is going to be a little bit less good compared to their rainbow performance than we would see with a lot of other characters, I think. Okay, so when this is activated, you stand by for 4 turns, during which charge count increases by 1 per attack performed by allies, which does include things like counters and stuff like that. Links give Android Assault, Red Ribbon Army, Shocking Speed, Hero of Justice, Signature Pose, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. Categories we have Superheroes, Androids, Joint Forces, Movie Heroes, Artificial Life Forms, Worthy Rivals, Special Pose, Defenders of Justice, Accelerated Battle, Entrusted Will, All Out Struggle, Connected Hope, Final Trump Card, Full Power, and Battle of Fate. So they are on 15, is that 15? 15 categories? That's a lot. So alright, so once they go into their standby, they are the same character essentially, but they're just in a standby version here. 12 key super attack effect is the exact same. 18 key super attack effect is a little different. They maintain the 50% great raise for one turn and do mega colossal damage, but now they're raising super class allies defense by 50% for one turn. So that is pretty good if you're able to put them like in slot 2, which is typically where you're going to have this character. They're going to help out the character in slot 3, assuming they're a super class character, by giving them the extra defense. That's pretty good. Alright, so passive. Each of their resolves. Key plus 6, attack and defense 250% and reduces damage received by 50%. Then they get an additional attack and defense plus 50% when attacking, and then they still maintain the support for those same 3 categories. They get 30% crit and launch an additional super attack per int key sphere obtained, and then 12% crit and launch an additional attack that has a great chance of performing a super attack with AGL or STR key spheres. So they're very similar to the pre-standby version. Not really much different here other than the fact that they have no more HP restriction on their full stats. I don't think anything changes for links. Yeah, okay, so once you activate the standby, you then, or the finisher, you then go into just Gamma 1. This, I think, is at this point where this character becomes insane. Like, this character is really good here. 12 key super is the Heroic Assault. Raise attack and defense for one turn and cause colossal. That's the same. The 18 key is the Super Gamma Blast. So 50% to attack and defense for one turn, mega colossal. And then he's going to raise super class allies defense by 50% for 2 turns. That is huge. 50% for 2 turns. That's going to affect the other rotation. That is really, really good. All right. Entrusted Justice. He plus 3 attack and defense 150% and reduce damage received by 15%. Then he gains an additional 3 key, attack and defense 150%, and an additional damage reduction of 15% when HP is 30% or more. Then gets an additional 50% attack and defense when attacking, still maintaining support for those 3 categories. Launches an additional super attack guaranteed, changes AGL key spheres to int key spheres, and then he's going to get a critical hit chance by 20% up to 100%, and then an additional damage reduction of 10% up to 50% per int or STR key spheres obtained. So if you have 5 int or STR key spheres, this guy's going to have 80% damage reduction plus his defense. It's going to be very, very hard to damage this guy. I think it's the same links. Yeah, everything's the same here. So that is the overview of Gamma 1 and 2. Very in-depth and complex unit, but we're of course going to run them on their own superhero team. We're going to try and run them next to Gamma 1, the STR Gamma 1. And then the other rotation, I'm going to put the STR UI Goku in slot 1, and I'm going to have them be next to Blue Kaioken Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta. Those are 2 EZAs we got for the 9th anniversary that I haven't really had much time to experiment with, so figured I'd use them in this video and see how well they work here. We're going to go into the same Golden Frieza Red Zone stage as we did for the Beast showcase. I think it's a pretty decent showcase stage. There is only a 79% Gamma friend. I can't find a 55% one, unfortunately, but this will have to do for now. But let's go ahead and jump in here, and we will see how the Gammas look. Let's just make sure everything is non-skipped. These are horrid rotations. Let's just go anyway. Whatever. Let's just go anyway. All right. Okay, this is actually not as bad as I thought, because if this was mine, it would be annoying. But the friend, because mine is already next to Gamma 1, which is what we wanted. Okay. We're just gonna have to float UI Goku off, I guess, on the other rotation. I guess we play the Gammas in slot 1. I'm gonna float Gogeta here. Let's do this. We can't really get a lot of orbs, huh? Let's do that. Let's grab this. And this is fine. Remember, it is very important to get them their 3 attacks. Very, very, very important. They get their damage reduction, they get their condition for their standby in. It is imperative you get those 3 attacks in as fast as possible. There's the 3rd attack. Perfect. Okay, because this is a 79% friend. So even just a normal is fine. Just the fact that you get that 3rd attack in is really all that matters. All right, Krillin 18 is going to give the support to both rotations here. Gogeta 12.5. Yeah, that's the Krillin 18 support kicking in there. Gogeta should clean up, I would imagine here. Yeah, he's going to take this guy out probably. 8.6. He's got 1 more coming after this, assuming he doesn't miss the hidden potential system. Actually, he might live. We'll see. It's going to be close. Yeah, he actually lived. Wow. Okay. That's actually really bad. That's really bad. That's really bad. Because now we can't get our hits in. Wow. That is really bad. 163k defense here. Okay. That is really bad. Gogeta couldn't have killed him? Really? Alright, we'll get 1 hit in, I guess. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Wait. Yeah, let's do this, I guess. I was thinking that I wouldn't do this with a friend because then I can't stand by with mine, but mine hasn't even attacked 3 times, so we can't even can't even stand by with them if we wanted to. Possibly if we would fall below, what is it, like 70%, then we'd be able to stand by with mine, but I don't know if we're going to do that or not. Let's do this. Actually, this is a pretty bad situation because we can't get their orbs. What if I just put them in the front here and did this? That'll drop the... This will drop the purple orbs. Let's do that. Be able to grab those. This is a better play. We can save the STR orbs for next turn. These guys are not a slot 1 character. This could hurt. Okay, yeah, this is exactly what I was kind of afraid of. Because now we're going to go into the next turn and we can't stand by with mine. These guys are just going to crush Frieza, huh? Okay, well... 12.4 here. We've seen this animation, so let's just do this. I'll put you in slot 1. You've not built up at all, but you have damage reduction and guard. Well, you have guard for now. This. Let's do this. It's. Is it conceivable that we die here? Actually, it is. It is conceivable that we die here. If we do, we'll just jump back in, and hopefully we don't get like the worst rotations of all time. Okay, he didn't super right away, which is good. I just gave this Gamma 1 the new skill orbs from like the water bottle event. So he has much higher defense now. Nice, double super is really good. Okay, I think we're fine, unless Gogeta doesn't dodge or something at the end. Super? Okay. 8.9 here. These guys are going to pick up their damage reduction with one more hit after this, which they're going to get for sure. Yep, okay. Nice, they triple supered. That's really good. You can see the stats kick in there. Super? No super. Okay. Alright, I mean, Gogeta just has to not die. Remember, every attack we do is charging up the damage of the core breaker for the gammas on the other rotation. We're doing a lot of attacks here. Quite a lot of attacks. Let me upload this B-Skill Hunt showcase. Alright, Gogeta's just going for... This is probably the last attack here, I would imagine. Okay, nice. He dodged it. Perfect. Cool. Alright, we finally have our rotation the way we wanted to have it. No reason not to just drop this, right? Let's go. We'll go ahead and replay this because I forgot we had to skip on. All right, 13 million damage. I I think we probably should just float off UI. Unfortunately, the rotations didn't work out the way I would want them to, but if we do this, we can get Gamma 1 support up for the next turn. It doesn't really matter because Frieza's not going to be attacking next turn anyway, but I think this is the correct way to do this. So we'll do that. And we'll move on to the final phase here. So this really was a friend Gamma showcase here, huh? Didn't really get much action in with mine. All right, so that's going to give us the 2-turn 50% defensive support. So we already played this, so we can skip this. This is a really good turn for the Gammas here. Yeah, look at these defensive numbers. Gamma 1 at 1,000,000. Gamma 1 is at 1,000,000 defense with guard and damage reduction. That's not something you see very often for him. We want to make sure we're getting the STR orbs for the Gammas in the middle, so let's do that. Alrighty, let's see what kind of numbers we're looking at here. Almost 11 million for you. Yeah, Gamma 1 is looking pretty competent here next to the LR Gammas, of course. We have a lot of support, though. Alright, what does the LR give us here? 12.6. We're going to do probably 2 more supers. Probably. Those are great chances. So. Okay, cool. I mean, yeah. Remember, this is a support unit, so... I'm actually really excited to test this guy out on the Topo team. We know Topo's coming out before Worldwide, so we'll finally have the special pose team ready. We have Topo, we have Ginyu, we have the Super EZA Go Tank. So we finally are going to have all the pieces to the puzzle of the special pose team, finally. All right, so I guess we'll go ahead and just drop this. Yeah, that's GG. 26 million crit on that. Because he dodged a lot in that prior turn, so his crit was built up. This guy only has Link's first battle, legendary power, sure, whatever. We'll go ahead and do this. We'll go ahead and do this. And that is going to be it. Absolutely destroyed this guy here. 14.2 million from Gamma 1. Remember, we do have Krillin and 18 support active here. And that is it. Destroyed. Alright, so now we've done the 55% video for Beast and the Gammas. I'm probably going to jump into the EZA videos for the 6th anniversary characters next. And then we can start incorporating them all on the same teams moving forward. And then we'll do the rainbow showcases for the Gammas and Beast. Then we'll do the Supreme Battle Spectacle stages. And we're moving along. So let me know what you guys think of the LR Gamma 1 and 2 character at 55%. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you all in the next one.